All right, Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that live like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Yahawashi. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash. Name of the Heavenly Father, who everybody ignorantly calls God, his true name in the ancient Hebrew, which is in the Rawchaa Qadash, his true name is Yahawah. Bahasham means in the name of Yahawashi, is the Holy One of Israel. Everybody ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who was slain at the foundation of the earth for the salvation of the elect of Israel. And the four corners of the earth, well, wicked Israelites scattered across the four corners of the earth, and the 2/3 here in America, Babylon the Great, will come back to the loins of the elect after the destruction. And the Rawchaa Qadash, the Holy Spirit that has been bestowed upon the man, the Heavenly Father gave his only begotten Son out of the earth to complete this work. So we always want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Let us all to this truth. Been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, when we part of that number, Lord, when this be able to find those who fear the name of the Lord, striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3:5. It is not slack. 2 Peter 3:9 is unto a ring. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. Shalom, all you sincere believers out there. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash, Barakathon. And we're going to get into the title of this lesson is 2/3 have no synchronicity of the Lord's work. Some very end time topics, but we're going to start with that word. I'm going to show you what it means. So let me get out of here. All right, right here. Let me get there. Lord willing, edifying to the flock. So right here.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity, right? That word, it means the simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection. You know, and that's how the 2/3, they don't think that all these events are showing that it's the end. Like they don't see like all these different things happening, and people thinking it's coincidence, but it's not coincidence that this is happening. Okay, this is happening because the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is bringing a lot of simultaneous occurrences, okay, to show you that there's a casual connection on what is going on in the earth right now, okay, across the four corners of the earth. And if like you can't see like what the Lord is doing right now, then it'll probably be you never will, because there's so much happening right now. There's no way you could look through this internet and not find something that's life threatening to like the existence of America, Babylon the Great. Okay, all they're talking about is World War III, Mark of the Beast. Everybody talking about the Mark of the Beast. Some people got it right, some people got it wrong, you know. But whatever, we got it right over here in Great Millstone. It's grain of rice, the RFDI chip you put in your right hand or your forehead. We talk about it all the time. We're going to keep doing it. So there's another one. When you go to the Webster, to that same word, synchronicity, the coincidental occurrence of events, especially psychic events. See? It's like fucking supernatural shit about to start going down. Everybody think these little articles we're doing, just like us just on here, you know, these unbelievers, they think we're just on here just reading you something that's about to not like process and be calculated and executed. We're talking about Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi's judgment. Okay? So right here, we talk about all the time, you know, Putin has decided that Russia is going to be a safe haven for people who want to trade liberal Western ways for Russian moral values. See, they want to be the top. They want to be the guys running shit. So what do they have to do? They have to destroy Babylon. And that's what the Lord said he was going to do. He was going to get everybody together, and Russia's going to be a safe haven. We're going to read it. We've been reading it every day because it's been happening every day. They've been talking about it, so we talk about it. You know, this is the last thing. All the stuff we're seeing compiling right now that are not, they're really not coincidences. Like all the blood moons, all this, the Euphrates River drying up. That was part of the prophecy for the Euphrates River to dry up, and the Lord gathered these Eastern nations to destroy this place. That's what the Bible's talking about. And everybody like, especially out here in Oklahoma, there's like really nobody out here who really thinks this is going down. Like it's like 3 of us, okay, 3 or 4 of us. Everybody else is like, they have no idea. Some people do. Some people ask me and they know too, but they're, you know, like, well, what if it doesn't happen? We're gonna see, bro. It's supposed to be 38. That's crazy, man. You can't see this shit happening. Like, it's so simple, man. When you really like listen to what the elders and apostles are saying. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, talking about turning them into that Soviet Union again. They're forming them. They're telling everybody else that they're going to be the guys to go to instead of America. That's what they're saying to everybody. That's why 156 countries are like, yeah, we're not using dollar no more. So you got people over here that's like, oh, well, the dollar's going to last. They can just keep printing money. But the difference is half the other side of the fucking earth doesn't want to use it. So the only reason why it's been working is because everybody was using it. But now since half of the world's not using it and they're buying their own oil right now, it's different. It's not like all the other wars weren't really like that. World War I and World War II weren't really this drastic because everybody didn't have fucking missiles, man. That's what's happening right now. You know, you got people walking around out here like we're just saying stuff. And I will bring thee forth, talking about Russia and all them people and all thine army, horses and horsemen, talking about their military power, right? All of them clothed with all sorts of armor, different nations coming in with different missiles. Some of them got the Spark 45, 9, 64, whatever, quad sector. These niggas be naming they shit. Okay, they name, that's how many missiles they got. The niggas naming them niggas like kids. Right? All of them clothes with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right? Verse 5, Persia, which is who? Iran. That's them. Okay? And who took down Babylon last time? Medo-Persian Empire. Who's the Medes? Russia. Who's in the BRICS? Iran, Russia. What are they finna do? They're finna destroy America, Babylon the Great. And that's what happened in Babylon. They call this place the Chaldees Excellency, which is like this is Esau Edom's like cash crop nation. Like his little baby, his virgin. Okay. They called this place the bird, what was it? Babylon the Great says she was a virgin. Okay, virgin daughter of Babylon is what the Lord pronounces this place as well too, because it's like the baby of Great Britain. Okay, and in Jeremiah chapter 50, Britain's going to help nuke this place too. Okay, Jeremiah 50 verse 13. Okay, that's what it's talking about, blowing this place up with them. Okay, and they help make this place. You think they're fucking playing? Yahawashi got his hand on these kings, and they're finna do this. Ethiopia, Libya, all with them, all with shield and helmet. Verse 6, Gomer, which is Turkey, and right now they're in NATO right now, but they're gonna turn on this place. Okay, that's what's happening right now because they're liking what the East doing. They're like, fuck America. That's how everybody else on the other side of the planet, and half the motherfuckers in America is saying, fuck America, nigga. Like that is what's going on right now. Okay, it's not a fucking joke, man. You think it's a fucking game, Jake? And Lord's gonna let these motherfuckers let the missiles fly over here, man. It's gonna be very serious. Shalom, Malak. Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash, Barakatah. Shalom. GMS Virgin Island, Straight Gate. Shalom, man. Water for tuning in. Just we go over this all the time. Many people with thee. It's 156 countries saying we're not using the dollar right now. That's a lot of people, man. This is not a game. Verse 7, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. That's what it's talking about. Right there, the safe haven. Where Putin has decided Russia is going to be the safe haven for everybody else on the other side of the fucking world. And you got people over here talking about, is it going to happen? Or it could be a million years before the end of the world. No, we knew that at the end of the world, it's going to be Mark of the Beast, blood moons, people getting judged, all these events all happen at the same time for us to know that this is not a coincidence, man. This is not a coincidence, Jake. These nations are doing this right now. Okay? They're finna blow this place up. Everybody keep fucking looking at us like we're the problem. And then you got Jake over here. He's so tied into money. This nigga doing shit like this. This nigga's so tied into money. He don't even give a fuck. He doesn't even think that the Lord, this guy right here, he's dead, right? And this is his funeral. He's sitting on his fucking tombstone with a gold watch on and whatever, just sitting outside the damn funeral. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Because they're so proud of themselves. Like they're just somebody. They're just so extravagant. You need to be displayed as a king or something when you die. No, we supposed to. Nah, man. We supposed to honor Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. And decrease while he increases. We ain't supposed to get more shit. We're not supposed to lift up ourselves more and more as he comes. That's how you offend less in one way too. Humbling yourself before the sight of the fucking mighty, terrible fucking power, man. This shit is not no fucking game. And Jake is doing shit like this, and he don't think the Lord. Right. And they're bumping music and shit, trap shit. He got, what I'm saying? He got the gold watch on like the hustler. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do this, man? Why would you do this? We're in captivity, bro. Why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? Jake just is so idolized about himself, man. Why has it got to be all fabulous like this? Like you was somebody, man. You ain't Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. That's all I'm saying about it. Jake is so proud of himself for no reason. So we're fucked here. This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8, and it reads, behold, this is from GMS Virgin Island, Straight Gate. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. We don't have a military. We don't have power. We're stuck here in Babylon the Great and wherever else we're at in the four corners of the earth. And it's like curses everywhere we go. And everybody else is like, well, is it going to happen? We're in the curses. We know it's going to happen. We know the fear of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. We're still getting punished for fucking up fucking a long time ago, man. We still getting punished for that. Y'all think Yahawashi is not gonna punish the people that he ain't really been punishing? Esau eating so-called white man, you really think he's not gonna do nothing? You all right? A lot of people think he's not gonna do nothing. I want to go to Sirach. A lot of people, man, is really gonna be in for a rude awakening real soon. It's gonna be crazy, man. Because I know it said we ain't gonna even know when he come either, but we're gonna be doing this. I'll tell you that. But we know the signs of when it's really gonna start going down. We know that. So, but before I go to that Sirach, I gotta go back to this. We are yet this day in our captivity where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. That's where we're at. Okay, Jake? That's what it's talking about. According to all of the inequities of our fathers, and we are our forefathers. We're coming back paying for whatever we did. That's why I said Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16, under the sun, I saw the place of judgment. So when you die, your soul goes back to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and you come before the throne. Okay, and he says, you're going to have to come down here, and this is your punishment. Just like when you go to court here, you show up and they say you did something, and then you get judged and then executed. That's how it is in the heavens. Okay? The Lord set up both ordinances, and judgment is about to come down on this fucking place, man. Babylon the Great. And like we talked about, it's going to be an exchange of missiles. A lot of places are going to get hit. And once that happens and the earth shakes to and fro like a drunkard, there's going to be some tsunami waves here. For people who the Lord allowed your spirit to be here and go through that and die in that, a 100-foot radioactive wave or something like, then you will have fear of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi after that. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 11. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts and worms. So why you got to make it look like you all somebody and got to post it up? Like Jake just overdo shit, man. He don't got no honor for the system of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So he will be deleted. Verse 12, the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High. So before, we ever see anything like this, there's a time that a person processes to either be with the Lord or against the Lord. And it's compounding to where all these people in the earth that don't connect with the Lord, they're going to end up being the worst they've ever been since the dawn of time. That's what Jacob's trouble is. Everybody at their worst. The only person the only people are going to make it out is the elect. Because elects already been out here at their worst, whoever they may be, Lord willing, if we are that number, but we do know we are Israelites because we understand what this is saying. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High and his heart is turned away from his maker. Okay? Jake don't want to come back to our heritage. 13, for pride is the beginning of sin. That's the beginning of you separating from the Lord. So if you're out here and you feel like I'm gonna make it here, we gonna have a whole bunch of shit. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with having money. I'm just saying like you feeling like America is not about to get blown the fuck up by half the world, by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You just out here just fucking don't think that's gonna happen. Trouble's coming your way. He that hath it shall pour out. It said pride is the beginning. It's the beginning of sin. He that hath it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. That's what's going to happen, man. You're going to be utterly overthrown if you don't get right with Yahawah, Bahasham, and Yahawashi. Okay? Yesterday I was a little low in the spirits. I did find some articles, but the Lord didn't put the spirit on me to just go in right. I had, process a couple things. Sometimes the Lord has us do that. I'm gonna go back down here because I want to do this too. This GMS Virgin Island Straight Gate. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6. Humble yourselves therefore under the almighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time. See what I'm saying? And you got Jake out here. He don't want to humble himself. He don't want to make himself second, and Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi first, and that's why he's not going to be part of the bride. It's not going to be part of the elect. And there's going to be in the kingdom, there's going to be that's going to be where the rest of the Bible is written. It's going to be talking about all the brothers that was out here really doing the work of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. We're going to be on that wall, and they're going to see that we had honor for Israel. We gave a fuck about this shit, man. And while we care about our heritage, look how Esau, even so-called white man's caring about his heritage now. They out here playing around and shit. Watch this shit. Niggas is goofy, man. These are the niggas that think that they're going to stop the whole mortal army of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. These niggas is a joke. And you're going to find out real soon they be playing around. They ain't like the old soldiers back in that day. A lot of these niggas is, you know, they act tough, but they ain't really seen no war, man. You know? And the Lord's weakening this place too. Watch this shit. Like, nigga, that's not how you supposed to be playing, nigga, when it's go time. Like, that's the mindset this military is in, okay? A goofy ass. It said something about this place is set in great folly, man. It says great folly in this place, man. I want to pull that up. I don't want to go off that because I might want to read it again at the end because I really like that word. Yeah. Man. Gotta love Yahawashi, man. This is Ecclesiastes. Yeah. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go down. I like reading it right here. Because then it makes it to where I can kind of make sure I show you what scriptures they are and how they hack. Because it's a poem. You know what I mean? It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun that he what? Sent there for judgment. So we know it's not a place you burn forever. There's an evil here. And if y'all are evil, man, you better get right. And that'd be talking to myself too. Get right, man. Get right with the Lord. Because we're almost out of time. Like everybody's thinking that we're just reading the stuff to you and just not coming. It's about to happen. Which I have seen under the sun as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Who's the ruler? Esau, even so-called white man. That's why everything here's all fucked up and everybody's doing weird shit and people betraying each other and families dying and people turning on each other. You see that shit all the time, okay? When you look on the news and stuff, it's shit like that happening all the time. Just because you think it don't happen to you, don't mean it ain't happening, man. So Jake got to understand like the carefulness that we have to take, you know, as we maneuver in this world, man, because a lot of these people are about to really get wicked, man, bad. Verse 6, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And what that's really talking about is like, for us, we're rich in the spirit, okay? So really like we're rich. Everybody thinks we're in a low place, you know, physically they see we're in a low place, but they don't have no idea that there's so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans sitting in this nation and across the four corners of the earth, and all of them are going to be immortal, and they're with you and witness you do everything to fucking Israel right now. And if we're one of them, we're going to execute the judgment of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi with him when he's ready for us to do it. Okay? But we don't want to fucking fight nobody. We don't want to really get in it with nobody because we know what the Lord is finna do, man. We don't want to fucking get in. We don't want to touch nothing in here. The Lord said he's got it. And we trust him. So we're going to stay down here. And then all the people who are rich, they think they're in the high place, but really you're in the low place because you don't have this. You don't have the key to immortality. Verse 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. We're here to be servants, Jake. Don't fucking put yourself on display at your funeral. You know what I mean? Like, when you're supposed to be a servant. We didn't come here to get praise. We came here to serve Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Certain people believing on the planet, his whole purpose was to serve Yahawashi, Yahawashi to his last breath. That's what you see right now when you're looking at Elders and Apostles of Great Millstone on down to the real brothers, you know? And you got the people who are outside of the body that believe the same thing, and they in the body, you know, in a way, because they're reporting to camp. Those guys reporting to the brotherhood all the time. I'm being around them. You know what I mean? That's what you have to do. That's an order. It's not you got to lock in with your brothers, man, and really lock in, like in your mind, like with them, and That's what we're doing, you know, all across the four corners of the earth at the same time, man. That's what GMS is really doing, man. We're really doing this work. It's very serious, man. And Jake, man, he out here playing, man. The military out here playing around and shit. Lord finna come with great wrath, man. So going back here, show you they're getting ready to nuke this place. Russian pundit urges nuclear strikes on New York and London. Right? He said we need to let's do it. Amid the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, Russian planted Putin, Stanislav Krapnick or something probably like that, recently said Moscow is already at war with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, adding that it could retaliate by striking cities like New York and London with a nuclear weapon. What do you know? Everybody said this is going to happen. They're like, in the news today, Russia said, I'm going to nuke New York and London. Jake's like, it's not going to happen. Oh, Jake, you crack me up, man. Love you, man. It's going to be funny as fuck, man. When the Lord gives us that power, man, we said we'll laugh in the face of danger. Like, ha ha! I told you niggas this shit would come here. It's gonna be like, ah! You brothers and all that's gonna be laughing at y'all ass. Y'all niggas better repent, man. Fucking with the wrong one. God damn, man. This is Yahawashi. They think that name is just a fucking slogan or something. It's everything breathing on the planet. You're gonna find out, man. The Lord is very angry. It's like I don't mean to laugh, but it's sometimes like something that's so terrifying. That's why we laugh, because it's like the measure of what, you know, the Lord is like making us think about that day in our minds as believers, even if we don't see it, like, even though we don't see it like happening right now around us, we already like feel like we're in it right now, you know? You know, like we feel like, damn, like shit, the intensity of what we're talking about alone. There's not going to be words to be said in that day. It's going to be some stuff you got to laugh at it, man, because it's like, and the reason why I laugh is because it's like, I can't believe Jake doesn't see this, but I do though, because, you know, we know the Lord blinded me. So it's just, you know, it's cool. It's cool to know that we're not blinded. This is, I want to do Sirach. Okay. No, did I already do that? Nope, I didn't. 16, verse 11. Okay. And, you know, in 10, it talks about right here, this 600,000 footmen that were gathered together and the hardness of their hearts. That's talking about something else. We ain't gonna go into that, but I'm probably going into it. It's like it's in the Apocrypha. It's in I just want to make sure I tell you the right scripture if somebody actually wants to go find what I'm talking about. But it's something new that I'm learning. Let me get to it. Yeah, it's Sirach 6 verse 10 and Numbers 11:21. It talks about these 600 footmen of Israel. That's a whole nother story, and we might go into it if the Lord allows. We don't want to try to keep you too long. It's at 30 minutes. I might go back to it and talk about it at the end. I got three articles left. I ain't got a lot left. Okay, so yeah. So we're just gonna go to 11, and it says, "And if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escaped unpunished." So if you're someone who we keep telling you the truth, and we really like try to tell you twice, and then we just leave you alone. But you know, some of us, you know, we love family, we love and stuff. And we try to tell them maybe a couple more times, but you know, that's what I did when I came to truth. I at least can say that to myself. Like some of my family, I was like, you know what I mean, like because they was asking me about it, and then I'll try to like veer off from it because I know they're gonna be mad at me for it. Like they're not gonna like me for it. You know. And that's how it was like with my family. I know they're not going to like what I got to say. They don't, they don't agree, but they love me, and I love them too, as in a sense of like we're blood family, and we were actually there. They were there for me and stuff. Like they were just like wicked ass family and just fuck me over and shit. But we just have differences, but they really did care about me and stuff. But they know I'm really with GMS. They know I'm really here. This is where I'm at. I'm doing this work, and just the brothers, they my family, and y'all my family too, but not like this. I can't count on y'all to save me when everything is blown the fuck up. So there's gonna have to be a limit of us like really connecting. It has to be a limit on that, because you have no idea what we're thinking about. Until you stop being stiff-necked about the truth. It's not about nothing with us. It's about understanding the doctrine right. And if you're doing that wrong, it is very highly offensive to y'all, Bahasham Yahawashi. If you can't see that he got Russia over there getting ready to nuke this place, there's a problem. Okay? You got to be wanting to get out of here. And he said there's only one way. You might have make sure that Rubik's Cube and puzzle pieces put together, Jake. You better make sure every single one of them is right. Because if it's not, man, we're through, man. We're through, bro. It has to be right. You have to be very serious about that. Playing with your life, man. If you don't, for mercy and wrath are with him. Mercy and wrath, right? He is mighty to forgive and to pour out his displeasure. So he can forgive, okay, if you're Israel. But he's about to pour out his displeasure on this place, man. Okay? And every Jake that thought that he was playing, man, you're going to get judged, a swift judgment. And some of us, we even did what the Lord told us to do, and we're going to die. Some of us is going to get beheaded. We're going to have to walk up in front of Esau, Edom. He's going to say, we servants, and well, how dare us treason against America, Babylon the Great. Some of us going to get our fucking heads chopped off. You think there's not going to be a consequence for that, but you're going into 1,000 years of slavery. And we're going to fucking, man, you're gonna know what slavery is after that, and you're gonna hope that you never go through it again, because we already done it. We've seen it, we've studied it, we've went all around it, we walked all up in it. Crucify Yahawashi, the best of all of us. Say we wasn't shit. The ass whooping is coming very soon. And it's going to be coming from Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Not Jesus Christ, not Yahawashi, not Yeshua. None of them niggas is showing up to the ball, nigga. And it's finna be a dance. It's going to be a long fucking dance with you niggas who think this is a fucking game, man. It's not a fucking joke. As his mercy is great, so is correction also. He judged a man according to his works. You better have some points on the scoreboard, Jake. You're not getting a penny. You're not going to get one, and you're going to find out that penny, just like that one movie, Ready Player One or whatever. He got the little extra life coin. That was the only reason why he found damn treasure that he was looking for. But it really represents the truth. Like that's the Easter egg. That's the gold egg. This truth. You have no idea. Like you just stumbled upon it, only owning universes and shit. What are you talking about? What else you want to talk about, Jake? Like we're not going to talk about the rest of that shit. We're going to do this, man. Just even if you don't see us online doing it, I'm telling you, we're in this shit. We're thinking about this shit and planning our next lessons and stuff. Like, we're on it. Okay? Going through whatever curses the Lord's putting on us and test us to see if we ain't no weenies. And we're going to keep serving y'all by Shemal Shad. I'm telling you, we're going to do that. I believe that, Lord willing. We do. I believe that shit because we're doing it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 16, verse 13. The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. Right? So you can't really frustrate us no matter what you do. We're going to do this. We're going to wait on the Lord, and we're going to tell you he might be coming to fucking tomorrow. And his entrance, when that starts, that's going to be around the time, his entrance on the scene is when that MOTB comes into play. But there's going to be mass lockdowns and stuff like that. You're going to fucking be like, where's those guys on the street who was telling us that it was going to be this? Man, Lord willing, we not with your ass because we told your ass, Jake. Lord willing, we're not with you just saying it's not going to happen. Hopefully we're not, man. Because this shit's fucking crazy, man. And very terrifying to know that the Lord's like, yep, I want you to not get it. Then you're gonna go through some shit, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 46, verse 28. Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, right? The servants. He ain't talking to everybody on the planet. Not everybody can get saved, right? Only the servants and what? Whoever's with them. Okay? Hey, check our back record. We've been doing the work every day for a little while now. A lot people, some of them a lot longer than me. Way longer. But you know, I've been here about a year and a half now. I'm clicking on shit. Right? We in here talking about Lord every day. Saith the Lord, for I am with thee, for I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee, right? Which is here, aka Maker of Babylon great. And I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure. So you still got to take an ass whooping too, Jake. That's why I said better in Ecclesiastes 7:2, better is the house of mourning. You know what I'm saying? Shit's not supposed to be always fucking jolly and shit. Like you gotta suffer and shit. You know? Or you're not getting corrected. And that's what our people don't understand. They're living good, and most of the people living good. What I mean by living good is like living in their means by where like they can put themselves, you know, over the prophecy, okay? Because this is a prophecy, you know. They said the spirit of Yahawashi is prophecy. He's the spirit of prophecy. There has to be something that's gonna happen. Okay. And it has to happen like at a specific time. And he said, we don't know when it, but he said, you know how we will know though. He said, he told us when the beginning of sorrows was going to be what we're seeing right now. Because it said America, Babylon the Great would get destroyed in an hour, man. Okay. In an hour. It's going to be very fast, man. People are going to be feeling so ashamed. They believed in America, Babylon the Great. They're going to feel so ashamed when they see these missiles hit this motherfucker and they standing in it. And it really happened, man. We hope to be in that sea of glass, which is the chariots looking down at you niggas. You thought we was fucking playing, man. We're not fucking playing with you niggas. We're dead serious about Yahawashi and what he's going to do. Yet I will not leave thee wholly unpunished, right? He's going to do some shit. We don't got to go there. Yeah, that was it. So try to make it not too long. So next one. Trump pushes through on tough on crime agenda in town where historic leads to white extremism. What does that go back to? Psalms 83, when they all came up this wicked conspiracy, the Confederacy, to be like, let's make sure Jake never comes alive and never sees his immortality from this day. Like these niggas actually are doing that. They did that. Okay, they actually like came up with a whole correlation of motherfuckers. So Jake Black ass will be cooking chicken every day. And they're gonna get blown up for it. And that's just a joke, me saying that. They're gonna get blown up for a whole bunch more shit. But we're not gonna do nothing. Russia and them are gonna do it. And it's gonna be Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi who does it because we've seen it, we read it, and he said he's gonna do that. So it says, keep not thou silence, verse 1, Psalm 83. A song of Asaph, keep not thou silence, O power, which is Yahawah. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahawah, right? God, for lo, I will make thine enemies a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones, right? And my elder, he always talks about how Hitler would go in his schools. He would say that America stole the Lord's precious jewels through what? Slavery. That's what he was talking about. Okay. Verse 4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. So everything you see right now that's a government, this is what they said one day. They sat down and said, this is what they need to do to make sure that who, right? Let them cut them off from being a nation at the name of what? Israel may be in no more in remembrance, man. So why would they have a whole nation named fucking Israel and you know, they're just got all the missiles and they got billions of dollars from the British mandate? How are they the fucking Israelites? Okay? Because the Israelites were cut off from being a nation. We're scattered every fucking where. Till this day, till the Lord comes back. We're in no damn new covenant. All right, we're fucking in hell right now, and this shit's finna be really on fire. And everybody's gonna think the fucking hell is somewhere underground. No, it's where you're fucking standing. If you're in America, Babylon the Great, you're gonna be on fucking fire. That's what we're telling you. You keep looking at us like we're fucking crazy. Well, just stay away from us. We'll keep telling everybody else who's not fucking crazy, man. Stay away from us, because that's all we're gonna talk about. You're not gonna like us. Right? They have consulted together with one consent. All these nations, all the ones over there and here, even though they're kind of raging against each other, they did come together and say, we're all going to do this. We're going to talk about this. We're going to make sure Jake never finds out he's fucking power. Nigga talking about, is it going to happen? Hold on, I got to get my charger. Oh, shit. I gotta get my charger on my computer. I don't be charging it sometimes. I should when I be getting all my articles together. I had to get all my articles together, and sometimes I forget to put it on the charger. I thought, I'm almost done though. Let me get this. Still wanted to die. All right, because then I'm gonna have to go back in and do all that. So, anyways. One consent, they are confederates against thee. And you got Trump over here with his Confederate buddies, and they're going over there. They're like, we're going to make sure we go out with a bang on Israel, on Jake. That's what they're doing right now. We're finna really take it out on them, and we're just going to act like we're not. Like, they know it's going to be major war on this place. It's going to be a terrifying ending for this place. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederates against the Federate nations, the tabernacles of Edom, and it's Edom, right? Edom, so-called white men. So they're the head of this. Okay. Then the Ishmaelites is the Arabians. Okay, who own your 7-Elevens, right? Of Moab, right? So-called Chinese. That's who they are. They're in on it too, making all this Temu cheap shit for Jake and make sure it breaking shit. So Jake got to keep buying the shit. It's cheap. Jake ain't got a lot of money. You'll go over there. And the Hagarenes. You got some Jakes that's rich, but they finna bathe. All that's finna bathe in fire with him. And Jake thinks that he can put himself on his tombstone like this is the last time he's got to come back here or something. Like the Lord's talking to him right now, like, this is what I did to you. You don't understand. And he's gonna understand it because he's gonna be in his right mind. It's not gonna really probably even be any explaining. It's just like you're going to know what the fuck is up. And then you're going to go up there and they're not going to take a lot of time. It's just like, your judgment, they might even tell you nothing. You just know what's going to happen to you. You just know it there. You just know. Everything is in the spirit world is answered. Okay? And that's about to connect with the fucking ground, man. For y'all out there that think that, that's a light thing. Everything that is flesh is about to be devoured. Okay? And the only flesh that is going to be saved is the elect. Okay? And the other ones that do, they think they're going to get away with it. No, you're going to go into slavery. And you never know. The Lord can make it. Just like he had Adam live for 900 years, 1,000 years almost. He make you live that whole time through that whole slavery and you never died. You just went through the whole process of literally not dying and working under us fucking brutally. You keep fucking playing with us, man. You want to keep playing with us, do it, but whatever, bro. I'm telling you, it's not going to be no forgiveness in that day. When we come back to claim the throne with Yahawashi, it's not going to be no nice to you niggas, man. It's going to be a very dangerous day. Days. Many days. And then in the slavery too, you're going to know you're still in trouble. You're going to get a double cut we went through. It's going to be very serious, E. You thought that what you did was funny with these nations. Gabal, right? And Ammon, so-called Japanese, and Amalek, the Rothschilds, first sentence of Esau, even so-called white men and people over there with small hats on right now, who's made 1948. And a year later, NATO was made. This is them going together. Okay, all these different nations was like, all right, we're going to do it. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Asur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Silah. So we'll just, named a couple of them. We ain't got to name them all. They're fucking in there. Okay? They're over here right now. Trump over here at his rally with all these racist motherfuckers is like, we hate Jake. We hate niggers. Like, they really hate niggas. Okay? And they don't even know we hate niggas too. We don't like them either. We like, men of the Lord. We don't like niggas. That's the worst of Jake. We don't want to be niggas. We want to be saints of the Most High. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas betray you and shit, That's what niggas do. Like, why would you want to, why would you want to be with somebody like that? You know what I mean? And that's just life, man. That's just life. Everybody got their own shit they got to do, But then you got some people that are just unbelievers that ain't niggas too, and that's still just as bad. You see what I'm saying? There's some people that are not in the truth, and they're probably good people, and they're trying to follow the rules and stuff. They're living, they're living and doing good in America, Babylon the Great. They really wasn't wicked. They didn't do nothing. It was a real good citizen and shit, and their life was fairly normal. And then a missile hit their ass. Okay, all because they didn't believe in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. That's serious, man. Okay. It's the brother Shalom, Maki Abashim, Shabashim, Qadash, Brakatah. You can come to the camp. I'm going to read his real quick. It's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. And it reads, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them. See, this is everything that you see right now is to show that y'all think Yahawashim Yahawashi is a game. And they shall declare in their sin in Sodom, they will hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So the Lord, like I said, when we was talking about the other day, that he'll give the ungodly over to their own imaginations. You can be the one. That's why you're gonna be the one to undo yourself. You don't repent and come back to this heritage. You're gonna be the one that really, man. So I says you're your own worst enemy, man. But more worse than that is being the enemy of Yahawah Shem El Shai, because the Lord does not care. He will judge at any time at anything. And a lot of people think, like in the church, they won't tell you that the Lord will kill children and everything. They don't talk about none of that, man. They don't talk about none of that. Okay? I want to go over here to this real quick. I only got like three more scriptures. I'm done. I want to put this one in there. This is 2nd Esdras 16:13. I don't think I read this yet. Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to kind of bring this up while this is going on. So people think something like this, okay, 4 children found shot in stolen car in Minneapolis, man. This is actually a real tragic situation. You see what I'm saying? But it's nothing compared to this. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 13. For 16, verse 13, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Okay, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to get shot, when they begin to be shot in the ends of the world, man. The missiles, man. And Russia just had an article saying, we're going to shoot nukes at New York. We're going to blow up New York. We're going to blow up London. Like, they're saying we're going to do it with nuclear weapons. And all the other nations like, yeah, they're fucking getting their shit. All them niggas is getting their missiles ready. I seen another one. Iran was going to declare themselves a nuclear power by the end of 2024. That's like 6 months away. They're saying we're one of y'all now. We're a nuclear powered. And when they talk about if Iran became, if they got to be able to get their missile systems ready, what they find out? They know. That's why a lot of people was online talking about Rome. Okay, that's why a lot of people was doing that shit. Okay. And talking about Babylon and all that shit, because they're the same thing. It's that fucking Esau Edom land bullshit, right? Stars, all that, just everybody gotta follow everything on protocol. Like, your ass can't ever be immortal, but we gotta do this because we sinned against the Lord, man. So we just gotta just endure and know that them missiles is coming. That's the main thing we focused on, getting out of them missiles, man. And that's pleasing Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Another thing I wanted to mention about the children thing right there, because the Lord, the issues of death belong to him. It's been a while since I went into this. So I want to go into it. It's a simple one. To the hopeful elect, we've read it over and over again. It's Ezekiel chapter 9. Okay, we're trying to get that mark. Okay, we're trying to get the mark sealed on our foreheads that says Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi on it. Property of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Like, that's what we want. And like, when you go to it, I think the word that I'm going to show, it means tav. It says tav, but I know it's a different word in the Hebrew. But this mark, okay? We might even go look it up real quick. So this is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 1. He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them to have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with the destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men come from the way of the higher gate. These are the angels, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among the clothed was clothed with linen, and a writer's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. They finna do what the Lord told them to do. And the glory of the Most High of Israel, God of Israel, real Israel that's been scattered, and we're reproaching and cursing. Everybody hates us to this day. We don't have a nation right now. We don't have a land, and God nukes. We don't have that right now. Up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man with clothed linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, which is how you really say it in the Rawchaa and Qadash, is Jerusalem. Okay? And basically, Jerusalem has been a people before a place because we got scattered everywhere. So we don't really have a place. So how do you identify it? The curses, okay, is one of the main ones. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Anyways, it's one of the main ones. So like I say, go to the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So there's these men out here who was out here witnessing all this and doing videos on it every day. That's the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. That's them right there. That's that prophecy. Okay? They're out here sighing and crying. This is the videos. Videos of sighing and crying. We telling you a whole bunch of shit finna come, and we own it every day like that, And if we skip a day, we're gonna double up. I'm gonna try to triple up today. Because I feel like it was almost a whole day. Because when I prepare my lessons, I take like an hour or so to do that. That's part of the work too. So we really in this thing. Like, we doing hours on this, Like, this is what it means to cry inside. We know all this. We going to point out all this wicked ass shit going on, right? So, verse 5, and to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after them through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither ye have pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. Little children. So you see these 4 kids, yeah, they got shot in the car, but the Lord is finna come do that everywhere. Okay? It's not going to be a game, man. He said, slay everything in this bitch that don't got the mark Yahweh Shemal Shalom. That's what's happening right now. And woman, but come not near any man, the man upon whom is the mark, right? And this mark is not charagma. Like, it means ta'av. We'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and do it because I only got, one more scripture after this. And one more article, and then we done. I like to do at least around an hour. You know what I'm saying? And I even got a little bit of warm-up music. You get your warm-up music, you know what I'm saying? So you can get yourself together and shit, and then get into the lesson. You know what I mean? I'll be having to get myself together too. Sometimes you want to get some water or something. All right. Anyways, go back. Ezekiel chapter 9. Okay. I'm going to show you. Them go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads. Yep. That one. Then, verse 6. It's lucky. So, that's the mark. See, it says like ta'av, right? This is what we mean, like the mark of Yahweh Shemal Shai, like on you. This is a hedge of protection for everything.
Strong's H8420. Tav.
Desire, mark. It says mark as a sign from exemption from judgment. So everybody's trying to hit a mark right now. Okay? We're trying to hit this mark. Esau, even so-called white man's trying to hit his mark, the Karagma. Everybody's racing to be fucking immortal right now. Okay? That's what you're seeing in the earth right now. Okay? And there's going to be a big fucking finish to see who's going to be it. Okay? Out of Esau, even so-called white, Esau, even so-called white man, and Jacob. And we already know who's going to win because we already talked about it every day, you know. Since we came into truth, we talk about the restoration of Israel, and people don't understand. Heaven is literally the government of Yahawashi. That's what the kingdom of heaven is. The 144,000 men tabernacle of King David. Okay, you got Yahawah, and then you got Yahawashi. Okay, and you know it talked about how King David's son would inherit the universe, basically. So that's how we know that's Yahawashi. So it's Solomon, and then you got the 144,000 elect men under that. You got the 12 disciples, and then brothers, bishops, elders, all whoever's down there. Lord willing, we got that number. And then you got the honorable multitude under that because they made it out because they listened and they repented. They just weren't prophets, but they followed and they helped. And then, you know, and they changed their ways. They weren't doing holidays no more. They wasn't eating pork. They like truly repented. Like they started acting like fucking Israel again. Okay. To the best of their abilities, because we still go off because we're in contaminatedland.com, right? So anyways, both maids and little children and women come not near any man upon whom is the mark, right? That exemption of judgment, and begin at my sanctuary. So he coming for Jake first. That's who he's pulling up on. The ones who believe in Yahawashi. He's pulling up on us. What do you think he's going to pull up on you? He's going to pull up on all of us with a test, and that is going to be the mark of the beast. You better be ready, Jake. You better be spiritually ready, because the first things that's going to come is that famine of the word. And that said people will hunt from the ends of the earth. You're going to be see people like, who are all these people in my town? And who are these niggas? These niggas looking for the prophets. Where they at? How do we get right? They wasn't listening. We just gone. Okay. He saw them, Lord made Esau snatch us up somewhere, put us all in a bunker somewhere, whatever. What I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm showing up for y'all. This shit's gonna start popping off. Somehow the Lord's gonna gather. He said, I will gather the elect, okay, in small sanctuaries. You know. So begin in my sanctuary, then begin at the ancient men which were before the house. See? Then they began at the ancient man, which was before the house, right? That's what it's talking about, man. Like the Lord, you don't want to just come out and be like, oh, I'm an apostle. And you have no idea, the Lord, man, you know, the kind of test that Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, that Apostle Ramlav and all of them have prepared their whole lives to succeed. Okay? You know, that because some of their judgments and stuff they have to go through as being the head of, you know, helping build his fucking immortal fucking kingdom. You got to pay a lot for that. It's a lot of cost to that, Jake. It's not more just about knowing the doctrine or whatever. It's more like your position. Like the position of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi was very serious. That's how he was with his men. You know, you had some of them that were young, like in the Maccabees. He got the worst torture. You know, when they got put to death, man. Him and all his brothers. He had the worst. He got, you know, and that's why a lot of Jakes, these young Jakes, they be coming out like Assad and stuff, and these other guys, man. You don't want to be an apostle, bro. You don't want to be an apostle because that's not you. You would be old right now, you know. You would be a lot older, at least in your 60s, you know. That's apostles, man. They've been talking about Yahawashi Yahawashi for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord's going to try them first because they know everything. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city, man. And this happened in Israel then, okay? But now it's going to happen all over the earth. And America, Babylon the Great is where it's going to happen the worst. It's going to all just be unleashed. and the whole atmosphere of this place is going to change, man. So woman dead right here. This is my last article. Got one more verse and we gone. Woman 21 shot dead at Virginia car meet just an hour earlier after calling mom fearing an argument. It says Kayla Healy, 21 years old, mom of 2, was shot in her car just an hour after telling her mom she feared an argument was about to break out a car meet she'd gone to. So she was out, at night at some car meet they was racing. Okay, at 11:39. Okay, they found her sitting in her car, so she was out there at night, man. And you a mother, you know how we are with you. The mother, is supposed to be at the house with the kids, man. But Esau Edom wanted to make taxes on everybody, so he gave the women liberation. And now the women want to be out at car meets and doing races or whatever, or out late and shit. Okay, fucking around with these men that don't give nothing about Yahawashi. They don't care about Yahawashi, and they'll shoot you in your fucking head, man. It's there's some people out there that the Lord is gonna put spirits on them, and this kind of shit is gonna be happening. And at any moment, it could be one of us, man. That's why, if you follow Yahawashi, even if something do happen to you when this shit go down, the Lord is still gonna crown you with life. He says some of us get thrown in prison for 10 days, and it don't really mean 10 days. It's any period amount of time. It could be 10 days, it could be 5 days, it could be 2 months, whatever. I don't know. But it was saying that if you die, you might get your head chopped off. He said, I'll give you a crown of life. That's scary, man. That's scary. If you being out here, and you got to have a kind of spirit to go through that without having fear of that. And I feel like the Lord is going to do that for those men that do got to go through that. He's going to make it where like they've been planning on doing this their whole life. Like it was, and the Lord really wanted to give them a very, very unanimous portion. Okay, the universe. Those men are going to get some special gifts. Because it said precious is the death of his saints. We're ready to get our heads chopped off for this, man. We're not fucking playing with you guys. Okay? We really do believe in Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about it. This is what we're going to do, But anyways, Claire, she was dead. Sometimes I be rambling sometimes. Titus chapter 2. Verse 1. You see, this is why we teach our women this. This is why I wanted to go in. This is why our women don't act like that. They don't, a woman of Yahawashi, hopeful woman, she knows that this is better to be like this. And this also goes into the men too. It's going to talk about us too. So this is Titus chapter 2, verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. There's one doctrine. And part of that is the Lord's going to blow this place up. Verse 2, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged woman likewise, right? That, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine. Say, they can still drink a little bit, but just don't be getting drunk and shit. Teaches the good things. That they may teach the young woman to be sober. You know what I mean? And that's what the older women do. They'll teach the young woman how to serve their husband, right? To love their husbands, to love their children. That's how we had stuff set up. That's how it's going to be in the kingdom too. But I don't think there ain't going to be nobody old at that point. Everybody's just going to be mortal and shit. But the heathens, the other nations, the Gentiles, well, I like to say heathens because it's 2 different types of Gentiles. The Gentiles that's actually Israelites. That's what we say, the foreign Israelites. They look like the other nations, but and they were born out of Israel. That's mainly what it is. If you're an Israelite and you're born out of Israel, you're a Gentile. Okay, that's us. That's the Lord bringing the Gentiles back. Okay, that's us. Okay, how do we know? Because our ancestors were drugging fucking chains over here. Okay, that's how we know we're Israel. Because it said we're in captivity to this day. We were chained up and bring over here. Ain't nobody else out here. Okay, can say their whole nation, other than Jake shit, Negro, Tino, name it, nobody else has went through that kind of fucking slavery, man. And really, it was Jake. The Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they went in chains like that. Okay, Southern tribe. Okay, that's the head of the 12. And they some of their things they went through more than the Northern tribe. Okay, the Gadites, Native Americans, all them. They went through some shit too, though. The Trail of Tears and shit was serious. Okay, Lord fucked us up, man. We're the only people that we have to definitely be connected. We're the only one that can say our old nation was fucking terrorized by these fucking people, man. He saw even so-called white men, all these other niggas who came with a fucking conspiracy to fuck us off. And that's where you got liquor stores on every fucking street and a fucking McDonald's next to it. And then they finna put gun racks everywhere. They just want us to kill ourselves off, man. They want this place to turn into a fucking battlefield because that's what America loves most. They love fucking war, man. It says they don't know the way of peace. They love it when this place is fucking a battlefield. But they think this time they're just going to kill everybody they like and they're going to keep ruling. This time it's not going to happen, man. To love their children, be discreet, right? That means don't be out late and shit like at the damn trace rack. That's really like a man thing. That's like Jake do that shit. And we for me, I wouldn't go to no race because it just sounds like great folly because we could be doing other stuff like serving Yahawashi instead of going out doing that, And I'm not saying you can't go out and do shit, but you gotta pick the right setting where it's not like you gotta pick the right setting where it's not something. It has to be formatted to showing that you're being circumspect about what can happen where you go, man. Okay, because you got certain things like that. Most people over there, they gonna really be on some because street races is already like somewhat they used to do that when it was, that's like kind of like illegal shit, so you're gonna hang out with those people they like doing shit like that, whatever. You just somebody's wife and you out there racing and shit that late. That wasn't a good choice. You should have been home with your husband and your children. Like, why is he at the house until you need to be at the house? But women don't want to do that no more. They want to be men and shit. To love their children, to be discreet, chaste, just getting them judged. Keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded, which know that this place can get blown up. Verse 7, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works. That's the lessons that we're doing every day. If we do miss a day, and it does happen, because we're not being left wholly unpunished. So some days it's harder than others. But you just get them, do 2 videos in a day. In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. Verse 8, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. Whenever everything goes down and stuff start popping off and the famine of the word comes, people gonna be like, damn, some people is gonna be mad at us, but you ain't gonna be mad at us about that. It's like, you're gonna really be terrified of us because then that's you're gonna know who the prophets. You're gonna know the prophets he said he's gonna turn us into hunters. And that's gonna be scary. That's when it ain't gonna even matter if you try to say evil of us, because we're gonna be fucking Goku. Verse 9, exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering again. And this is talking about to the order, okay? Ultimately to the order of Bahasham, his men. He speaks to his men. You have to be in line with that order, and be dealing with them on a regular basis. Exhort servants to be obedient. We're obedient. We do what they tell us to do. Not purloin, but I want to actually look that up. I want to look that up. I haven't looked up that word before. So Titus, we're almost done. us doing this is the only reason that we're not going to be on fire. Like, they think that this work is pointless. I have no idea, man. This is one of the biggest parts of repentance, is doing this work, man. It said charity will cover a multitude of sins. That's edifying the flock, you know, trying to keep all of us focused on the same thing. So there's that word. Where is it at? Yeah, verse 10. Where is it at? It's up there at the top. Dang. Go to it. Yeah, it's the second word. Hold on. It just like went too far up. All right. And this word in the Greek, that's what it means. That's what it said. The Lord said, don't do this.
Strong's G 3557. Nosfidzo. Nosfidzo.
Said to set apart, separate, divide, to set apart. So to subquestrate for oneself, embezzle, keep back. I want to look up that word. All right, let's go look at that. Nah, that's not the word I'm looking for. I just put that one in there. Let me go back. I got a copy again. I thought a copy when I clicked on it. Esau, he done made all these damn words, man. Hebrew's way more simple than this. It's gonna be yay and nay. That's all you're gonna need. All these damn words and shit. What is she?
Sequestrate.
Sequestrate. Sometimes give it a little bit more. I guess I gotta do what it said down there. That word. Man, see what I'm saying? It's not really giving you like a really breakdown of it. That's not what it's talking about, man. Let me go right here. It's gotta make sense. So hold on. Isolate. Okay. That's what it kind of means. It means like isolate. So basically being disconnected from the body and like what, the hopeful elect is doing. Okay. Like not doing the work or not really having faith and praying and, fasting to the best of your abilities, trying to work out, trying to do all that stuff, trying to get in order to the best of your abilities, You got to be connected to the brotherhood. Basically what it's saying, that's the women and the men. We all got to be connected to the brotherhood. It says love the brotherhood in 1 Timothy. That's a very big part of repentance as well. For the grace of the Most High that bringeth salvation have appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly. And you can still drink and stuff, Jake. You can have you drink and stuff. Just what it means by soberly is like, don't be getting too drunk and shit. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes Jake does that. There's times that I got too drunk and shit. Yeah, it happens. Like you just gotta, Jake, you have to like, once you come in the truth, like, that's part of it. Like it said, Yahawashi was a wine bibber. They used to say Yahawashi drank all the time. Okay, he turned water into wine. So that's even more to show us that we drink. We like drink. The Lord likes drink. And he also has another drink. Okay, and that's going to be that cup of wrath. That motherfucker is going to be for a real drink, man. Okay, it's fire about to be poured out of that thing. Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, right? That we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world, right? Looking for that to the best of our abilities, because we all crazy as hell, because we At one point we was in here on that Babylon juice, so it's still like, you know, fucked up still. Looking for that blessed hope and the glorious appearing of the great God and Savior Yahawashi Hamashiach. And that's one thing we still seeing sometimes go off, but we don't fuck around with the doctrine. We're just telling you how it's supposed to be said. And we're honest. It's honest work. We have a good report, you know. We ain't out here robbing nobody and shit. We all go to work and shit, and we go to camp every Sunday or Friday or whatever day. The Lord put the spirit on the head of the camp to say this day we're going to do it. Sometimes, you know, some camps do 2 days. Verse 14, who gave himself for us that he might redeem us from all iniquity, which is sin upon sin. So he's delivering us from ourselves too, because we got iniquity in us too, because we be going off. And to purify unto himself a particular people zealous of good works. So even though we do go off, we still got to attempt to do as many good works as we can. You know, that's you know, the goal. These things speak and exhort and rebuke with all authority. Let no man despise thee. Which basically just, you know, even if somebody don't like you or whatever, just keep teaching the word. Like, don't quit. You know, don't let up. It said that the Lord made our faces hard against their faces, and that's just like doctrine wise. You know, we try not to get into nobody's business and like, you know, get in a situation. But it's sometimes shit happens where Jake got to be careful and shit, because Jake be out here pulling out knives and shit around the camp and shit. Is Jake doing that shit, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? He might have been heathen or something. Whatever, man. You fucking with the wrong guys doing that shit. You know? Like people just need to understand, like, you're messing around with the tabernacle of King David being built. And that's not the dude you want to be. Lord's making this whole mortal army, and just before they become mortal, your ass over here playing around the camp doing weird shit. Because once we disappear, man, you're going to wish you was cool with us. You're going to wish you was doing what we were doing, you know? You're going to wish that this is all you were thinking about, you know? But anyways, I got to get out of here. Lord willing, is edifying to the flock. Shalom to elect Israel, hope for elect Israel, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreigners, slices look like the other nations scattered across 4 corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Rawchaa. Got to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, let us all to this truth. Been ordained by the Lord, teach the flock how to live, repent, pray fast, show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, when us edifying, peace, blessed to the elect. Lord, when we had number, Kwame Yasharala, Shalom.